How are you? What's today? Wednesday. It's October 30th, and I hope everybody's doing very, very well. My name is Delana. Welcome to Inward Revolution. Yes, I'm dressed like this because hopefully by the time you see this, I will be watching the Dodger game. So, let's get into this. So I did my altar because I said I would be here to help you do the altar. I hope you got all your things. So I actually wanted to the marigold flowers. The marigold flowers, it varies, but it symbolizes purity, divinity, and the connection between life and death. And they really do have a really pretty flavor. Color. What is it? Scent. They taste delicious. No, I'm just joking. Thank you guys all for being here. Thank you for your support. I'm just getting into this because it's 4:44. Ironically. 4:44 conveys a powerful message of love, support, and guidance from your angels. It serves as a reminder that you are on the right path and your angels are by your side offering an unwavering support. It signifies stability, security, and a strong foundation. That's what we want. And positive things are to come, and it's to tell you that you are on the right path. So we are on the right path here. I did do my altar. I don't have everybody, but what you can do is if you have pictures of your people, like my Uncle Jimmy, I don't have a picture of him in a frame, but I have his recuerdo from the funeral. I'll finish this up. Okay, so these candles have a prayer in the back. So the prayer for the departed souls. Oh Lord of God, we place in your loving hands the souls that you have sent forth from this world, and by your mercy grant them the eternal rest. May your angels receive them and bring them into heaven, for they believed in you. That's what it says. Does this one say the same thing? Yeah. Amen. I do not have any makeup on. I am here. So we're going to do a quick reading. We're going to do an ancestor reading. I asked what reading we were going to do, and normally I never ask. I just come up here and I do. But shit, I forgot the fucking, okay, doesn't matter. I'm going to put my laptop over here. We're going to do an ancestor reading. We're going to do things a little bit differently. This is the way I was guided to do it. Hold on. When I got in here, there is one deck that I was guided to use that I forgot to get. So I have it right here. So thank you, God, Source Creator, Divine Universe, angels, archangels, ancestors, past and loved ones, for being here with us, for guiding us, for helping us, for supporting us, for loving us, for being here with us, even though we don't think that you are sometimes. Thank you for comforting us. Thank you for protecting us and our loved ones. So we're going to get some ancestor messages today for you. So we are going to get some ancestor messages for you. It doesn't matter how, I'm not going to rush. I'm not, they lost yesterday, but I wasn't even there, so that's probably why they lost, so I got to get to the game. I'm just joking. All right. So, interesting day today. Interesting day today, but nothing to like mention. Seriously. So let's see what the ancestors want the collective to focus on. And we'll do a prayer for the altar before we go. the nurturer. I deserve to feel nurtured because I cherish those. I give care to those I cherish. The seeker. I seek new friends and experiences to expand my awareness. So if this is something that you're unsure of, just know that this channel, me, my whole energy, my ancestors, my spirit guides, God, we are of the light. We do not call on darkness or anything like that. Obviously, darkness is here, but not here, but in the world. So yeah. And it says the summoner, I ask for what I want because I deserve it. If you guys are manifesting very quickly, it totally means you're on the right path. You can see my feet still. I actually was called to look for a job like last Sunday, and I got a call back today, and I start next Monday. Isn't that weird? And that's crazy. Anyways, I embrace my individuality and sexuality as sacred gifts. That's right. I fight my resistance to accepting the dualities of life. Yes. Do not resist the things that life throws at you. All right. I was told to get one of these and read it out of the book, but the book is in my purse. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I have a feeling the sun's going to come out. I don't know. Let's see. What is the one message we're starting off with? What is the one message we're starting off with? Queen of Wands. All right, the Queen of Wands. It's a sunflower, so it's truth, it's warmth, it's comforting. It is the Queen of Wands. Okay, let me come here so you guys can see. So this is the card of the Queen of Wands. It says the Queen of Wands in the Egyptian headdress and skirt is self-assured and calm, holding a leafy wand. The wand staves throughout the suit that are always in leaf or in blossom, as if the suit of life is life and animation. As if the suit of life and animation. Before the queen are two lions and the black cat. Behind her is a gigantic sunflower with an eye, and further behind her is the forest that bursts into fruition. Here is the essence of the heavenly soul descendants into the flower, earth's answer to the sun's countenance. It says the giant flower behind the queen reinforces her power of feminine creation, the power of reproduction, the ability to nurture a seed into the beauty of full bloom. In this case, the bloom is a sunflower. That is, the queen has created the sun itself, and she caused the sun to flower. Since she is responsible for the giant flower behind her, the great eye within the flower is not watching her, but is looking out into the world, extending the queen's vision over her domain. The two lions recall the tarot card as strength, in which the feminine has calmed the wild animal instinct. In alchemy, the lion corresponds to gold, or the subterranean sun. In the Queen of Wands, the subterranean suns have given birth to the great sun that has risen from the unconscious to the visible in the mundane world. The great sunflower in ancient Egypt, corresponding to the Egyptian dress of the queen. The annual nurturing and nourishing Nile floods were presided by the lion in the form of the constellation Leo. After the sun has reached its highest point. At another level, the lion represents strength and the masculine principle. With the simple, demure, downward look, the queen has tamed the masculine symbols. She has integrated the internal masculine, the animus. Another aspect of the lion appears in Lamprecht's, in which he equates two lions with the body and the spirit and the soul. At the end of the alchemical work, it may be a great wonder that two lions turn into one. Between the two lions in their domesticated miniature, the cat. The ancient Egyptians associated the cat with the moon, sacred to Isis and Bast. The queen has before her a balance of the masculine, solar in the form of the lions, and the feminine, lunar, in the form of the cat. Because of their color, black cats are associated with darkness and death, and there is a second balance, life-giving aspects of the lion and the death aspects of the cat. Death must be present where life exists. In alchemy, death is the beginning of new life. The flower is one of the most powerful antithetical symbols. The flower. Oh, interesting. Look, we have sunflowers here. Huh. It says, with the hermaphroditic pistils and stamens, it represents the ultimate fecundity. I can never say that word, but it means like abundant. Yeah, I think abundance. We'll look at it. And continuity of the species into a never-ending future. On the other hand, flowers are transitory objects. They bloom just as quickly as they wilt. Greeks and Romans would strew flowers over the graves, not so much as an offering, but as an analogy. While the sunflower behind the queen seems to first be a positive symbol, bursting with golden energy, it actually is a warning to the queen that she must always keep in mind an allegorical meaning of the origins of the sunflower. Psyche, scorned her by her lover Helios, sat naked on a rock, staring at Helios as he crossed the sky, mourning his departure at sunset. After 9 days, she was turned into a sunflower, one that follows the sun across the sky. In addition to the warning about the general villainy of men, it also alerts the female traveler to the dangers of animus, the masculine aspects in the masculine and feminine. That's animus. A failure to properly encounter and integrate it can lead into an unhealthy fixation on masculine in both in the internal psychic world and the mundane world. It said that the eye could not see the sun if the eye were not itself related to the sun. So if you're not yourself, you can't. If you don't see yourself in others, you cannot relate, right? That's what I'm thinking. It says the great eye in the sunflower is part of the sunflower itself. The sunflower, with its single eye, is a cyclops who are strong, stubborn, and explosively emotional. The cycloptic eye of the Queen of Swords is saying to be ever watchful of the dangers represented by the sunflower. Why is it saying Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords has earned her powers. She has brought the power of the masculine sun from the underground in the unconscious to the surface, where it can be used for growth, both physical and psychic. However, the card warns the traveler over fascination with the contragender function, the animus in women and the anima in men. So the animus in women is the masculine energy in women. The anima in men is the feminine energy in the masculine itself, right? So it's the masculine in women and the feminine in men. It says it can lead to a distorted gender relationship in both internal and external worlds. So I at the last two paragraphs said Queen of Swords, but it means the Queen of Wands. It's meaning that to have that balance between the masculine and the feminine, because if not, you can feel distorted. Please clarify. Let's get into the reading. It all makes sense. It'll all work out. It'll all work out. Oh, so it makes sense because I did not want to read this fucking shit up, but it is part of the reading. If you are a woman and you're totally masculine and you're trying to be the man in the relationship, and your man is a masculine, good luck. If you're a feminine and you're very feminine, your man's very feminine, good luck. The Knight of Swords. Ooh, someone is speaking some pretty harsh words right now. But it's from an angelic, yeah, I was going to say, it's from an angelic being. Right here, it's the Ace of Cups. Someone is saying harsh words, but it's coming from a place of the divine. It's truth. And it's someone speaking the truth right now, but it's from a loving place. It's probably about, so something that someone said is really hurting someone, or it feels like they've been betrayed in some type of way, because it's something that they're realizing. So it's something that they're realizing, and not only with that, yeah, it's something that they're really working hard for. And I feel like since it's a Ten of Swords, it's also an ending and a new beginning, as the book said. It represents a life with death. So some things, there may be death happening at this moment to some people. I met a lady in the grocery store today. She was crying about her mom, and I totally gave her like 3 hugs because I felt really bad. I felt really bad. What? And that was orange. I felt really bad, and I feel as though maybe someone is currently passing away since that shit fell on the floor. But it's also coming to an end. I feel like this person is very, very tired. I feel like they've worked hard or people have worked hard to keep this person alive, and it just so happened that this is crazy. The 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords is to the Magician. So it's like 10 and then 1 is like one life is ending and another one's beginning. That may be happening in people's lives at the moment. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups in this, and the Fool again. Interesting. Yeah. Someone is going to be resting at peace. This Empress right here is... Someone has been, oh my God, someone has been very like loving and nurturing and very childlike when they speak their words. I feel as though this person is a very happy person. It is the Wheel of Fortune, looking back and trying to make things better as they move forward. So this could be metaphorically, emotionally, mentally, however this applies to you. It doesn't really necessarily mean a physical person. This could be energetically leveling up, leaving a part of your life behind of you and moving forward to a level up. I feel at this point with this Magician here and this Knight of Cups, I feel like there's a message for a new beginning, and it brings a lot of peace, and it brings a lot of clarity, and it brings a lot of calmness, like the book said, exactly, because this is the 4 of Wands and he's sitting in a meditative state, and it's very balanced. Right here came out the Empress, and the Empress is a 3. In my mind, it's mind, body, soul, you know, and the Empress is right here with the Page of Swords. She is listening, she's learning, she is getting downloads. She is, I feel like in this deck, it's like the communication of the Magician in this Page of Cups. I don't know why I said that, but it's true, because then the 9 of Cups come out, and it's like this is something that you've known or someone has already known that has come to light, and the truth is being illuminated at this point, because it's destined to. With the Egyptian sign of the Sphinx at the top of the Wheel of the Fortune, this is something that is truth. It is helping people see things in a different way. The Hangman, it's releasing people from the psychological, whether it's political, psychological, mental, emotional. It's breaking away. It's illuminating that, and it's breaking you away from a trapped perception of what you held in your own mind, and it's freeing you from that. And it feels really good. A lot of people are going to want to hang on to a lot of things, but at the same, I knew it. I knew the tower was going to come out. That's this tower right here. It's a breaking away. So the tower is a man-made tower. The tower is all the political things and the emotional things and our programming and all this and that we've built up as a society, right? Well, now that it's getting struck down, it's breaking free from all of that programming, all of that mental, political, societal things that were par, right, are not par anymore, because it's waking up, but we're waking up out of something that we're hanging on too long to, and now we're switching to love, and that's what is gonna help people feel calm and not so hesitant and not so resistant about change right now. But yeah, the Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like it's because this person is asleep, and the Nine of Wands also reminds me of protection. But at the same time, there is no, not to say not protection, but in this reading, I feel like it's waking it up. It's waking up that, bringing down those walls and waking this person up, because if it was upright, she'd be sleeping, but she's not. It's awakening something and breaking down the walls, and you could see the whole picture, or you're starting to see the whole picture, as opposed to through the wands only, right? You're seeing through the bars, you're only seeing specific parts and specific, like specific clips, let's say specific clips, right? But now that those wands are fallen down and you no longer are dealing with them, because it's the Nine of Wands, right? All of a sudden there's no wands and you don't see clips anymore. You're starting to see the bigger picture. The Nine of Wands here. That's the message. Knight of Cups here. Oh, King of Cups, excuse me, and the Emperor. All right, so we have a past life connection here. This is and the Two of Cups and the Hermit. We have a past life connection here. I feel like the King of Cups is obviously looking to the future and seeing what he wants to be and seeing what he could be, but he's also reminiscing about the Empress, because he's looking through who he can be, and then he's looking at the Six of Pentacles and looking at the mundane life. And this is so significant of what I experienced today, and I just do not want to bring it up because I really don't care about it, but I have to. Men and women right now, men, because that's what it applies to, because that's the fucking, and I hate to say fucking right now, but that's the experience that I've experienced today. If you have a relationship with the girl who's insecure about your past, you need to leave that bitch, because she is insecure about things that don't really matter and have never really mattered, obviously, because if they did matter, they would be in your present life, not in your past. Men and women, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But with that being said, if you are in that type of situation, just know that the person who is insecure, your person is looking at not someone else, but looking at the comparisons of what he had in the past and what he has now. And it's really showing him the Two of Cups, and this person is going to make a decision. And they've actually, this person has gotten a message from a person that is empathetic and compassionate. And not only that, this is judgment. This is something that is supposed to happen. This is something that is going to be illuminated. Somebody is paid for someone to Damn. Why? Someone paid someone to hide secrets or lie or something, and I'm just gonna say this. Your boy sold you out. And I'm not gonna say sold because nobody paid him for anything. He just kind of gave it away. So your boy gave you away. So the secret's out, and I feel like this person, whoever sold the other person out, like sold out, which means gave it away, like just said the truth, is now feeling like, damn, they really fucked up, and judgment is being called upon these people and all whoever's involved. And not only that, it's coming. Fucking shit. Bro, this strength and this judgment is coming from the fucking Queen of Wands. Damn. There we go. There you go. If you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know, ninja. All right. So that's what the ancestors are really putting into play, to look at your relationships, to look at who needs to be in your life, should be in your life, who you can trust, who you can talk to, who you can confide in, who you can have a mature relationship with, who you can't, who you can trust with your money, who you can't, who you can do for, and they will do for you without it being like, oh, well, I did this for you, without being thrown in your face. Look at that. The Emperor, like unto God, political authority, gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. The Star, clemency and equilibrium, protects against attacks and in the courts. So the Star card in this alchemical deck, it means that when you have your spirit, no, when you have your psychic gifts, the level up comes in the forms of attacks. So if you're being attacked, and obviously we all know this, but the wording in here came very well, and I'm being asked to refer to this book of the Star card. Okay, that's why I said what I said. So and the Star card also represents the number 6, which is past life. And it's also the Seal of Solomon. But it says it says above that there are whirling large blah 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 blah. Where does it say that? It says, this is the realm of the... Okay, so the stream before the star, while a beautiful, unspoiled blue offers the reflections with no transparency. We cannot see below the surface. This is the realm of the unconscious, the depths with the wholly understood and assimilated. We depend on the star to carefully select for each person what she will dip the stream and fully and carefully measure the amount each individual can properly absorb. Overcoming assumptions with products of unconscious not only inhibits growth, but it can lead to insanity. Water is very volatile and thus dangerous as a psychological element. It appears solid, liquid, or vapor. This book has so many things in here. I can't find what I was looking for. no sé. But that's pretty much what it's saying. The Three of Wands. Construction of the universe, help with the great works, protection from adversaries. High Priestess, success, protections from magistrates. Queen of Cups, it says redemption serves against enemies of religion, governs chastity. Says the devil, seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead, teaches the occult magic and temperance. It says reconciliation, regains favor of those who one has offended. Interesting. Balance is key. Being the Star card, you are in between worlds. You see the big picture. You are in control of that. You are in control of masculine and feminine energy, upper and lower, yin and yang, above and below. You are in control of that. And you being the Star and the Queen of Cups, you see the big picture already. You have the Three of Wands. You know the devil. You are temperance. You are the High Priestess. The devil and the High Priestess, it's like the wife of the Hierophant, right? And so the High Priestess and the devil, it's like when there's that's who you could be dealing with, like those energies, right? And you see beyond that. And that's what helps you always have a victory, always conquer, always get through things, because even though the devil energy thinks it's so smart, it's really not that smart, because you see them, they can't see you. They can't even read you. Which is kind of funny. What's the message for the ancestor? Ooh, okay, no. Okay, thank you. It's Nagual, and I'm reading this. It's 27. This is the one that was out of the bottom of the deck. I knew it. Let's just read it. It says, Nagual, plunge bravely into the unknown. It says, the Nagual is the unknown. It cannot be talked about. It can only be witnessed. It can only be witnessed. You can't see my thingy up there, but anyway. It can only be witnessed. The Nagual is a super conscious. It's nirvana. It's the unknown that cannot be explained or reasoned. The Nagual gives you the unknown. It leads you to totality of yourself. It in no way can words convey the Nagual, but they open up the possibility. They allow an admission of an island of tonal. Beloved, you picked this card because you are primed for a breakthrough. Whether you realize it or not, you are ready to shake the scales from your eyes. Take a deep breath and release the pain you've been recycling based on belief in lack or of what you've lost, or that you've lost me. That couldn't be further from the truth. The absence of my physical body is an invitation for you to become more transparent, to connect with me by more deeply attuning your psychic energy that perceives beyond destiny. My passing is your initiation into more profound healing. Wisdom and awakening. This might feel overwhelming, but if you think about it, why else were you born? If you search your memory, you'll recall that we made a sacred pact before we incarnated. So far, as strange as it may seem, I've kept my end of the bargain. Now the question is, will you? Let your vision blur so you can see what seems so solid in front of you really isn't. Everything is energy, and energy cannot be destroyed, only changed. By definition, I am still with you, just in a new way that is up to you to perceive and believe. Wow, it goes, okay, this definitely is going with the reading. And when you do, you will know it by the levity that will allow you to fly even when your feet still walk upon the earth. Oh, hell yeah. In the Mesoamerican folk religion and spiritually, a Nagual Nagual, pronounced, is a man or a woman of power, a spirit guide, or totemic wisdom keeper. Naguals are also believed to have the ability to shapeshift into animals, heal, and perceive other dimensions. The terms tonal and Nagual were discussed by Carlos Castaneda in his book about the adventures of the Don Juan Matus. The later in books, Don Miguel Ruiz, the author of the Four Agreements. If you haven't read that, you should. The tonal is everything in the universe. It's material, knowable, researchable, and discoverable. The Nagual reverberates through all that is mysterious, immaterial, and unknowable. Life may be perceived according to what is knowable and immediate. There is a tiny fraction of reality in deep space that is yet to be explored. It has no bearing on our lives. However, the reverse is true. Everything we know from scientific explorations and all the books lining library shelves and all the accessible on the World Wide Web is tonal. And that all that is tonal, as vast as it is, could fit in the head of a pin compared to the portion of the universe that is a Nagual. The unknown, the unknowable, it is the Nagual that runs the show of our lives. The phenomenon of death is only upsetting if we identify the tonal and believe it is there. When we embrace the mystery of the Nagual and thus develop an empowering relationship with it, death and dying become exciting adventure. Frederick Lenz is attributed with saying, when you can command the Nagual, you have a great deal of power, and people know it intuitively. If they can plunge themselves into the Nagual, they can get anything they want in the tonal. Oh my God. You can also think of the Nagual as being no wall. What did I say? There's no wall. You don't see clips, you see the whole picture. It says, in other words, in an ordinary mundane life, it's as thick as a brick wall, keeps us arm's length from the enchanted realm of magic, miracles, higher intuition, psychic communication, and mystical awareness. The blessing of loving someone who is making or has made their transition from this world to the next is that step we out into the rainbow bridge with them. Even though we don't cross all the way, like dropping off a friend at the airport, we can experience a thinning of veils between worlds. Our perception is heightened, our ability to give and receive love is deepened, and our ability to tap into the rare realm is amplified. We can all say this together. I embrace the Nagual with the heart open wide and even more open-minded, learning, expanding, and perceiving the vastness of the life on the other side. Let me say it again. I embrace the Nagual with the open heart wide and an even more open mind, learning, expanding, and perceiving the vastness of life on the other side. Let me say it again. I embrace the Nagual with the heart open wide and even a more open mind, learning, expanding, and perceiving the vastness of life on the other side. I see you on the other side. Hopefully we win tonight's game. I'm going to leave it there, you guys. I leave you with health, wealth, and happiness, peace, love, and harmony. If you're going through something, I wish you comfort and blessings and warmth and compassion and love. Peace be with you all. Let's go Dodgers. I'll see you guys later. I leave you with health, wealth, and happiness, peace, love, and harmony. My name is Delana. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support. Thank you for everything, for the likes, shares, subscribes, and for purchasing from my website and the readings and all that. You keep me afloat. I love you. Thank you. Take care. Bye.